1 Samuel 25:26. Now therefore, my Lord, as the Lord liveth, and as thy soul liveth, seeing the Lord hath withholden thee from coming to shed blood, and from avenging thyself with thine own hand, now let thine enemies, and they that seek evil to my Lord, be as Nabal. 1 Samuel 25:29. Yet a man is risen to pursue thee, and to seek thy soul, but the soul of my Lord shall be bound in the bundle of life with the Lord thy God, and the souls of thine enemies, them shall he sling out, as out of the middle of a sling. 1 Samuel 26:21. Then said Saul, I have sinned, return, my son David, for I will no more do thee harm, because my soul was precious in thine eyes this day. Behold, I have played the fool, and have erred exceedingly. 1 Samuel 30:6. And David was greatly distressed, for the people spake of stoning him, because the soul of all the people was grieved, every man for his sons and for his daughters, but David encouraged himself in the Lord his God. 2 Samuel 4:9. And David answered Rechab and Baanah his brother, the sons of Rimmon the Beerothite, and said unto them, As the Lord liveth, who hath redeemed my soul out of all adversity. 2 Samuel 5:8. And David said on that day, Whosoever getteth up to the gutter, and smite the Jebusites, and the lame and the blind, that are hated of David's soul, he shall be chief and captain. Wherefore they said, The blind and the lame shall not come into the house. 2 Samuel 11:11. And Uriah said unto David, The ark, and Israel, and Judah, abide in tents, and my lord Job, and the servants of my lord, are encamped in the open fields. Shall I then go into mine house, to eat and to drink, and to lie with my wife? As thou livest, and as thy soul liveth, I will not do this thing. 2 Samuel 13:39. And the soul of King David longed to go forth unto Absalom, for he was comforted concerning Amnon, seeing he was dead. 2 Samuel 14:19. And the king said, Is not the hand of Job with thee in all this? And the woman answered and said, As thy soul liveth, my lord the king, none can turn to the right hand or to the left from aught that my lord the king hath spoken, for thy servant Job, he bade me, and he put all these words in the mouth of thine handmaid. 1 Kings 1:29. And the king sware, and said, As the Lord liveth, that hath redeemed my soul out of all distress. 1 Kings 2:4. That the Lord may continue his word which he spake concerning me, saying, If thy children take heed to their way, to walk before me in truth with all their heart and with all their soul, there shall not fail thee, said he, a man on the throne of Israel. 1 Kings 8:48. And so return unto thee with all their heart, and with all their soul, in the land of their enemies, which led them away captive, and pray unto thee toward their land, which thou gavest unto their fathers, the city which thou hast chosen, and the house which I have built for thy name. 1 Kings 11:37. And I will take thee, and thou shalt reign according to all that thy soul desireth, and shalt be king over Israel. 1 Kings 17:21. And he stretched himself upon the child 3 times, and cried unto the Lord, and said, O Lord my God, I pray thee, let this child's soul come into him again. 1 Kings 17:22. And the Lord heard the voice of Elijah, and the soul of the child came into him again, and he revived. 2 Kings 2:2. And Elijah said unto Elisha, Tarry here, I pray thee, for the Lord hath sent me to Bethel. And Elisha said unto him, As the Lord liveth, and as thy soul liveth, I will not leave thee. So they went down to Bethel. 2 Kings 2:4. And Elijah said unto him, Elisha, tarry here, I pray thee, for the Lord hath sent me to Jericho. And he said, As the Lord liveth, and as thy soul liveth, I will not leave thee. So they came to Jericho. 2 Kings 2:6. And Elijah said unto him, Tarry, I pray thee, here, for the Lord hath sent me to Jordan. And he said, As the Lord liveth, and as thy soul liveth, I will not leave thee. And they two went on. 2 Kings 4:27. And when she came to the man of God to the hill, she caught him by the feet, but Gehazi came near to thrust her away. And the man of God said, Let her alone, for her soul is vexed within her, and the Lord hath hid it from me, and hath not told me. 2 Kings 4:30. And the mother of the child said, As the Lord liveth, and as thy soul liveth, I will not leave thee. And he arose, and followed her. 2 Kings 23:3. And the king stood by a pillar, and made a covenant before the Lord, to walk after the Lord, and to keep his commandments and his testimonies and his statutes with all their heart and all their soul, to perform the words of this covenant that were written in this book. And all the people stood to the covenant. 2 Kings 23:25. And like unto him was there no king before him, that turned to the Lord with all his heart, and with all his soul, and with all his might, according to all the law of Moses, neither after him arose there any like him. 1 Chronicles 22:19. Now set your heart and your soul to seek the Lord your God, arise therefore, and build ye the sanctuary of the Lord God, to bring the ark of the covenant of the Lord, and the holy vessels of God, into the house that is to be built to the name of the Lord. 2 Chronicles 6:38. If they return to thee with all their heart and with all their soul in the land of their captivity, whither they have carried them captives, and pray toward their land, which thou gavest unto their fathers, and toward the city which thou hast chosen, and toward the house which I have built for thy name. 2 Chronicles 15:12. And they entered into a covenant to seek the Lord God of their fathers with all their heart and with all their soul. 2 Chronicles 34:31. And the king stood in his place, and made a covenant before the Lord, to walk after the Lord, and to keep his commandments, and his testimonies, and his statutes, with all his heart, and with all his soul, to perform the words of the covenant which are written in this book. Job 3:20. Wherefore is light given to him that is in misery, and life unto the bitter in soul. Job 6:7. The things that my soul refused to touch are as my sorrowful meat. Job 7:11. Therefore I will not refrain my mouth, I will speak in the anguish of my spirit, I will complain in the bitterness of my soul. Job 7:15. So that my soul chooseth strangling, and death rather than my life. Job 9:21. Though I were perfect, yet would I not know my soul, I would despise my life. Job 10:1. My soul is weary of my life, I will leave my complaint upon myself, I will speak in the bitterness of my soul. Job 12:10. In whose hand is the soul of every living thing, and the breath of all mankind. Job 14:22. But his flesh upon him shall have pain, and his soul within him shall mourn. Job 16:4. I also could speak as ye do, if your soul were in my soul's stead, I could heap up words against you, and shake mine head at you. Job 19:2. How long will ye vex my soul, and break me in pieces with words? Job 21:25. And another dieth in the bitterness of his soul, and never eateth with pleasure. Job 23:13. But he is in one mind, and who can turn him? And what his soul desireth, even that he doth. Job 24:12. Men groan from out of the city, and the soul of the wounded crieth out, yet God layeth not folly to them. Job 27:2. As God liveth, who hath taken away my judgment, and the Almighty, who hath vexed my soul. Job 27:8. For what is the hope of the hypocrite, though he hath gained, when God taketh away his soul? Job 30:15. Terrors are turned upon me, they pursue my soul as the wind, and my welfare passeth away as a cloud. Job 30:16. And now my soul is poured out upon me, the days of affliction have taken hold upon me. Job 30:25. Did not I weep for him that was in trouble? Was not my soul grieved for the poor? Job 31:30. Neither have I suffered my mouth to sin by wishing a curse to his soul. Job 33:18. He keepeth back his soul from the pit, and his life from perishing by the sword. Job 33:20. So that his life abhorreth bread, and his soul dainty meat. Job 33:22. Yea, his soul draweth near unto the grave, and his life to the destroyers. Job 33:28. He will deliver his soul from going into the pit, and his life shall see the light. Job 33:30. To bring back his soul from the pit, to be enlightened with the light of the living. Psalms 3:2. Many there be which say of my soul, there is no help for him in God. Selah. Psalm 6:3. My soul is also sore vexed, but thou, O Lord, how long? Psalm 6:4. Return, O Lord, deliver my soul, O save me for thy mercy's sake. Psalm 7:2. Lest he tear my soul like a lion, rending it in pieces, while there is none to deliver. Psalm 7:5. Let the enemy persecute my soul, and take it, yea, let him tread down my life upon the earth, and lay mine honor in the dust. Selah. Psalms 11:1. In the Lord put I my trust, how say ye to my soul, flee as a bird to your mountain? Psalms 11:5. The Lord trieth the righteous, but the wicked and him that loveth violence his soul hateth. Psalms 13:2. How long shall I take counsel in my soul, having sorrow in my heart daily? How long shall mine enemy be exalted over me? Psalm 16:2. O my soul, thou hast said unto the Lord, thou art my Lord, my goodness extendeth not to thee. Psalm 16:10. For thou wilt not leave my soul in hell, neither wilt thou suffer thine Holy One to see corruption. Psalm 17:13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. Psalms 19:7. The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul, the testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple. Psalms 22:20. Deliver my soul from the sword, my darling from the power of the dog. Psalms 22:29. All they that be fat upon earth shall eat and worship, all they that go down to the dust shall bow before him, and none can keep alive his own soul. Psalms 23:3. He restoreth my soul, he leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Psalms 24:4. He that hath clean hands, and a pure heart, who hath not lifted up his soul unto vanity, nor sworn deceitfully. Psalms 25:1. Unto thee, O Lord, do I lift up my soul. Psalms 25:13. His soul shall dwell at ease, and his seed shall inherit the earth. Psalms 25:20. O keep my soul, and deliver me, let me not be ashamed, for I put my trust in thee. Psalms 26:9. Gather not my soul with sinners, nor my life with bloody men. Psalms 30:3. O Lord, thou hast brought up my soul from the grave, thou hast kept me alive, that I should not go down to the pit. Psalms 31:7. I will be glad and rejoice in thy mercy, for thou hast considered my trouble, thou hast known my soul in adversities. Psalms 31:9. Have mercy upon me, O Lord, for I am in trouble, mine eye is consumed with grief, yea, my soul, and my belly. Psalms 33:19. To deliver their soul from death, and to keep them alive in famine. Psalms 33:20. Our soul waiteth for the Lord, he is our help and our shield. Psalms 34:2. My soul shall make her boast in the Lord, the humble shall hear thereof, and be glad. Psalms 34:22. The Lord redeemeth the soul of his servants, and none of them that trust in him shall be desolate. Psalms 35:3. Draw out also the spear, and stop the way against them that persecute me, say unto my soul, I am thy salvation. Psalms 35:4. Let them be confounded and put to shame that seek after my soul, let them be turned back and brought to confusion that devise my hurt. Psalms 35:7. For without cause have they hid for me their net in a pit, which without cause they have digged for my soul. Psalms 35:9. And my soul shall be joyful in the Lord, it shall rejoice in his salvation. Psalms 35:12. They rewarded me evil for good to the spoiling of my soul. Psalms 35:13. But as for me, when they were sick, my clothing was sackcloth, I humbled my soul with fasting, and my prayer returned into mine own bosom. Psalms 35:17. Lord, how long wilt thou look on? Rescue my soul from their destructions, my darling from the lions. Psalms 40:14. Let them be ashamed and confounded together that seek after my soul to destroy it, let them be driven backward and put to shame that wish me evil.